check. Woo. I don't know what they expect when I just came. Yo, you know I'm a model now, right? Yo, I'm a model. I am a model now.
Wardrobe changes.
What? What do they expect from me right now? You said it's no humble in 2022, right? It is no humble in 2022. Shout out to my barber. Shout out to my stylist. Shout out to all my models out there, especially the Tino's models who was in the Earth Day fashion show. Shout out to my brother Bobby Stone and everybody who was a part of the wonderful, magnificent Tino's Earth Day fashion show, the 5th year, and keep on going. Shout out to all y'all. I am a model now. This is what y'all know. Yo, B, they know we start 9-ish.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 9-ish Earth. Now that I'm a model, I was just getting better. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Y'all, I was just getting better. Yo, you gotta blame my brother Bobby Stone. You gotta blame SMS. You gotta blame Love is Wealth. You gotta blame my brother James. You gotta blame Tiff. You gotta blame Neighborhood Cool Cat. You gotta blame Robert. You gotta blame everybody out there. You gotta blame Naked Escape. You gotta blame Ivit. Who am I missing? If I'm missing somebody, please tag them. Please let me know who I am missing. You gotta blame Fawn. You gotta blame all those dope people this weekend. Shout out to y'all. Salute to y'all. Y'all got me so hyped that I ain't get to say who I'm next to. I am next to the Soul Survivor, Barry in the building. That's who I am next to.
Good.
And I'm your host, Fat Lace. I ain't even say who I was. It might be somebody's first time watching.
Yeah.
It might be. If y'all as excited as me, just trying to save, man. Yo, be one of my favorite things this weekend. First of all, shout out to my brother Mike. Yo, sometimes I get dry when it comes to like every week. You know, you gotta get new topics, new things to talk about. It gets difficult at times. That's why I love being around artists, creative minds, and free thinkers. You know, and my boy Mike sent me some things. You know, I reflected on this weekend. One thing I learned about life. You know, it said, did you learn something new today? Learn something about life. Cause yo, today's show gonna be going around. I carry books in my book bag. I carry a book bag all the time. And y'all know it's real when your books is messed up, like it's wrinkled like this. That means, you know what I'm saying, I'm in it, I'm writing in it. And this one right here is I had it for like about summertime. Think Inside the Box, an interactive journal by Jahari Tubb. We done promoted it before. We're gonna talk about some of the stuff is gonna come from here. It's gonna come from the book. It's gonna come from that. You know? And I like when creative minds, like one of the things right here we got. B, you wanna read that?
Creativity is intelligence having fun.
Intelligence having fun. Some of y'all ain't having enough fun in your life. Some of y'all don't really know what fun is. Some of y'all really don't. Some of y'all don't even dream no more. Some of y'all don't have aspirations no more.
Stress.
Yeah,
stress causes fear. They're all related. They're all cousins.
Yeah.
Stress, fear, anxiety, depression. All family members.
What about love? What about happiness? What about desire? What about goals? What about that? What about
because people have all those.
they had?
But that doesn't mean because you have them, don't mean you're gonna do anything with them. You have to have drive.
Drive. I like that one. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, B. That word right there is probably the shortest, most simple word that got a point. Drive.
It has to. I mean, I heard that ever since I was a kid. You gotta have drive. Like, you have great ideas. I know some people with great ideas, me included. But what are you gonna do with them? Are you willing to do, what it's gonna take to get them done? It might be very harder than you think. Besides the people telling you can't do it. That's one of the hardest. People that you love doubting you. You're like, damn. Not easy to have self-confidence. People think it is. Not.
It's not
easy, yo. It's not. That's why a lot of people don't succeed with is single person sports. Because some people are better off with a team. Some people are better off playing a role.
How many people play tennis, B?
I'm sure there's thousands and millions, but how many are good at it?
The McEnroes, the Agassiz.
To get to that level, you see how hard it is.
That's why it costs so much money to get your child trained. This is why we talk about Venus and Serena so much, because the individual sport and the fact that it's so successful as an individual sport, they have to put that work in by themselves.
And that's why a lot of times to stay at the top, most of them don't stay that long. And the ones that do, is very few. We call them legends. Like you said, bring up tennis. There's only a few legends.
Only a few?
Because only a few have been able to sustain that thing for the longest like that. Like boxers. There's only a few legends. Because usually somebody gonna knock you out. To defend your title is better than winning the title.
To defend it, to come back from defeat.
And to have it and say, you know what, I'm gonna hold it. To get it is great, but to be able to hold it.
Buster Douglas is not a legend.
That's the difference. You could be a champion.
Not a legend.
You're not a legend because you can't defend your title. You have to be able to defend your title. Or people gonna say it was a fluke, or you got lucky, or you just had a good night. You got to be able to defend it at least once.
See, I've had conversations with people that be like, yo, why you so competitive? Why do you think I be competition? Because it is. The sport that I'm in.
The competition is fun.
It's the most fun. It is the most. It brings the best out of you.
Fun.
It could bring the coward in you.
Yeah, it's fun.
It could bring the hero in you.
What's the fun of no competition? Can you imagine
those
that?
are cowards.
I'm just saying. Can you
those
imagine,
who are scared of competition are cowards.
Can you imagine life without it? Can you imagine life without competition?
I personally can't.
Wouldn't be any sports. It wouldn't be a lot of things going on. I'm just one of them.
After this competition with the Celtics in Brooklyn.
I should have stayed in New Jersey.
Yo, Brooklyn. Shout out to all my Brooklyn family. Shout out to y'all.
I got a love-hate relationship with the Nets now.
Yo.
I do. I love them, but I hate it. I know why they had to leave, but I hated that they left. I hate it.
I like that black and white though. That black and white looks solid.
No, we could have had the black and white brought it to the Nets. But I ain't gonna lie, that blue looked nice tonight. But because you ain't seen it in a long time.
I haven't.
It looked nice, but I'd rather the Brooklyn uniforms.
Yo, shout out to my Brooklyn family. Shout out to my Brooklyn family. Yo, one thing I can say though, B, after a Nets game, now, I love the options.
No.
Like I'm on Lafayette, I'm on DeKalb, I'm all through Brooklyn. I'm all through Brooklyn. I'm on Atlantic, I'm on Flatbush.
Can't be mad at why they left. I just hate the fact that we can't keep nothing.
We were scared of DUIs coming after the game.
Right. But that's the thing. I think
we didn't know where we was.
They should have if we could have got the Nets in a city, in a downtown city.
If they stayed in Newark, it would probably be lit.
Even a better stadium, but the potential wasn't good for basketball.
That was good for concerts.
The way it's set up, you're far away from action.
Sure, Dave.
The Godfather Garden is so great. No matter where you sit, no bad seat in the house.
I had a great seat. Yo, shout out to Toya from the Owl Show. I gotta give her the super dope shout out, cause yo, I was with her. I was with my G. I was with Kurt, with a better half, and we was at the New Edition concert. And yo, B, the seats. It was like I could see them changing.
Okay.
But it was like it came with what you call that? enchiladas. Maybe it wasn't enchiladas, but it was one of, like the quesadilla. That's what it came with, quesadillas.
Okay.
She a baller. I need to get some Toya money. BKS1, I don't know what they doing, but we not on the Toya, you know what I'm saying, payroll. Cause she had us blessed. I had a great time. Thank you so much. Yo, New Edition got busy. I gotta say that.
All of them was there?
Yo, all of them was there.
Really?
Yo, all of them. Yo, the show was so dope.
It's crazy because you always expect for at least one of them.
All of them was there, yo.
It's usually either not Mike. It's usually either Bobby or Johnny.
Yo, they all was there.
That's what's up, man.
They put on such a dope show where I'm like, it shows how important teamwork is. Everybody had their time to shine on the show.
Okay.
Every voice was valuable. Like
Did they do their solos? Any of them?
Know how dope this was? It even felt like Ronnie DeVoe had a solo.
Wow, okay.
He might have just said, yo, what's your sign? Taurus, Leo, Capricorn.
He had that one line. He had that one rap.
Yo, slick, blow. That was the only line he had.
No, he had that Poison. Poison, he had a...
He really ain't had too much.
He had a verse in Poison.
And, yo, when they had Poison, they killed it. They murdered it. Mike Bivens, you would have swore he was of just killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, they made their show. I'm like, yo, how is Sensitivity gonna rock?
Yo, you have to go first.
Yo, no, they interchanged throughout the show where it flowed so well.
That's what's up.
It flowed so well. I was like,
because you can't have that BBD energy coming.
Nah, it wasn't like it was just okay. Us going at this time,
right?
And then we gonna do this. Yo, they murdered it. It just shows how important and how dope.
They were just by themselves, nobody else, right?
No, it was Jodeci. I miss Jodeci.
Okay.
You know,
I didn't even know they had this concert going on.
Yo, I didn't know. She hit me at the last minute and said, "Yo, Lace, come through." I was most appreciative. Her and Kurt and came through and had a great time. It was Jodeci and what's my man? Charlie Wilson.
Okay.
Charlie Wilson put on a dope one, yo. The people came out. People came out. It was super fly. But yo, I was so proud and so happy to be. I grew up on New Edition, such as yourself. I swore they song Candy Girl was about my cousin Candy. You couldn't tell me it wasn't about her. I'm like, yo, shout out. I was like, yo, Candy, you got a song. And you know, she's like 12. I'm like 7. I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. My cousin Candy got a song about it. You know what I'm saying? I thought LL had a song about it too.
Yeah.
What them candies? Yo, like, yo, you lie to me. You know what I'm saying? We gullible. Yo, one thing I love the most, for real, I want to instill this. Working as a team. Playing your part. Putting your egos to the side. When you do that, you can be highly successful in life as a team. There's too many people nowadays who get jealous of each other and don't know their strengths and don't know their weaknesses. And I'm watching, and we're gonna be all over the place. We're gonna talk how we talk. I'm watching $1 Million Worth of Game with Taxstone. Shout out to my brother Mike down in Baltimore.
I definitely heard a few of those episodes.
And he had, and when I'm watching it, he was talking about putting on for your city. And B, we had these conversations about putting on for your city, and we threw plenty. And I'm gonna say we, cause it's a we conversation. It's a we affair. Some people might say, "Oh, yo, man, yo, you did this, yo, Jock did this." I'm like, no, it was way bigger than me and him. Fast, whoever else might be in the picture, Seth. It was way bigger than just us, to the point where I'm like, yo, for the first thing. Yo, Barry, can you help cook?
Right.
Can you be on the grill? I don't care if I'm buying this or if I'm getting this. I need you.
Right.
I need you. Yo, DK, I need you. Yo, L, I need you. You know what I'm saying? Mo, I need you. Sin, I need you. Seth, I need you. Like, whoever else is on the... We need y'all. And you were one of the first people, so I'm saying you to your face like, yo, right. It... And you've been there where it got ugly.
Nothing's always perfect, People always see the finished product. That's with anything,
No doubt. No doubt.
How many times these groups that we see on concert, how many times they just had a fight backstage, but then it's time to perform. So
then it's time to perform.
And they gotta get on stage,
You gotta
perform, and then fight after the performance again.
Again.
Yeah.
But you see the bigger picture.
Right.
You see the bigger picture,
Yeah.
and I love the way you cleaned it. Like, no, we have seen it
I've seen it in sports too.
in sports too.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, man, I don't rock. I seen it in football.
At halftime, they rocking at the halftime.
What?
And they fighting in the locker room at halftime. We get all right now. We ready. Let's go back out.
Let's go back out.
Y'all can deal with this after the game.
Just go back out. I can only imagine the way this team right here. I can only imagine what type of raising of the voice, because they don't argue. I'm sure they don't. They put
They probably somewhere laughing at you. Listen, saying
they are. I'm so proud. I'm super proud of James and Tiff and James. Like, yo, I love them so much. This is the family. Yo, when y'all see us with the Bears and Baldheads shirts, multiple shirts is, you know what I'm saying? You got the one. You got. Hold on. B, let them know. Like, let them see that one more time. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, we can't make this up. We don't check in. Yo, what fits you in? Yo, James and Tip, y'all appreciate y'all so much. Yo, it was they only
came off of it and they showed love.
Yo, they only a year in. They're only a year in.
You know, that's the part when you see them evolving. You see when they started. You see where they're trying to go and where they're going. And like a lot of people don't keep going.
They don't.
That's the thing, man. A lot of people don't keep going. I shout out to Mal.
Shout out to Mal.
I always think about shirts and stuff. Mal keeps going.
Yo, I love Mal so much.
Man, he got that spirit. He keeps going.
He does.
Yeah.
Mal is one of the biggest supporters from day one. I love just looking down, and when I see Mal on the comments or Mal like this, I'm like, dang, this is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't know somebody's gonna watch.
Yeah.
We don't know somebody's gonna care. We don't.
He's another one that needs to get, somebody having something with design, with clothes. Somebody need to drop a dime on him. I mean, as far as getting his ear.
And you know what, I'm gonna tell you one thing I learned from my brother Bobby. Shout out to Bobby right there. One thing I learned from him is like, yo, you can do it yourself.
Yeah.
Don't wait for somebody else to do it for you. You can do it. It's gonna take the work.
But see, that's the thing. So you said the work. People thinking I don't have the money. And that's the thing right there. I'm telling you.
Nah, man.
Money stops a lot of people from doing stuff. A lot.
It
and
does.
I understand why. I'm not saying it shouldn't. I'm not saying it should. I'm just saying I know it stops people. For whatever reason. Not having money stops people from doing a lot of things. Even in relationships. It stops people from getting serious. I mean, it just does.
Love is wealth.
Yeah.
Love is wealth. If you stay true.
Is dope,
if you stay true, if you stay down, and you stay focused to obtain your goals, especially if you stay true and stay down, you will get it. God takes care of you, especially if you take care of yourself.
It's dope when you can go into business with the person, your partner, your life partner.
What?
Or the person you're sharing your life with. Y'all can go into you have the same goal. That's tough, man.
Yo, that's super tough, man.
Is.
Yo, man, shout out to GG, man. Shout out to Jerry holding it down for my brother too. When you have, sometimes your partner gotta take care of the kids. Why you gotta be in the forefront? And they're just as important. Sometimes you need someone to rub your back.
Yeah.
Rub your hair. When I used to have it, it still ain't the same. The skin rub. Bert lied to me. He said skin to skin the same. It still ain't the same.
You also have to understand time. You might not be able to have as much together if you want to make money. It's hard to make money if you
up under each other all the time.
Sometimes, especially even if y'all running a business together, you might have to be in two different places, handling two different things. Can't always be you side by side. That takes understanding and trust, and it gets tough when you have to interact with. She might have to interact with men, you might have to interact with women, and vice versa. If it's about getting that bag, all that won't even matter. But that's not even.
It matters if y'all want to donate. Y'all can still do that. Y'all can still do that. Y'all can
Yes,
still donate. Y'all can still donate. We do it. We love. Love ain't paying our bills yet. But you know what? We are super blessed.
Yes.
We are super blessed. I gotta say that 1,000,001 times. We are super blessed with the people that we have around us, the opportunities that we receive. You know it, and I'm gonna tell everybody, like, if you stay down to that when we talk about laws of attraction, it's so real. Somebody's gonna believe in you. Somebody's gonna believe in you. Yo, and this is love as well too. I gotta let y'all know, if y'all wanna see, this is when y'all see this is custom. LW Custom. It's a custom made shirt. It's me and my sister. My sister's first birthday. Y'all know Adidas. They made all this. Yo, shout out to them. If you stay down with what you're into, those people are gonna come to you. You got a good heart, they're gonna come to you. Now, yo, I say this as long as I want to have my own show. It came right here to BKS. I met Norm. I've kicked around Norm a good 5-6 times prior to the show starting. It's just the energy. It starts attracting. Some of the people that you're around, it won't stop. B, I've been with you so long, it was the most natural thing to happen. Cousin D, shout out to Cousin D, shout out to DJ Punchy, shout out to True Lies, shout out to all y'all, shout out to T. It's just one of the most natural things of having great people around. I thank all y'all. You know, B, because I said one more time, yo, we got a book called Think Inside the Box. And the reason why it's wrinkled like that, because I really look at the book. I really use the book. You know, I gotta ask you some questions. It's just me and you. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. If I check y'all, y'all could chime in. Let us know. Yo, shout out to everybody there. Yo, you read books, B? You're a very knowledgeable person.
I used to read not as much as I used to read.
Is it because of the phone?
I think it's because of the time.
No doubt.
You need quiet time to read, and it's hard to find it.
Give me two books. Oh, I feel you on that. Give me 2 books that have changed your life, B. Or like gave a heavy influence.
That's a heavy influence. Oh man. I actually like The Catcher in the Rye.
What's that book about?
That's the book that we read back in I think I read it in the 9th grade.
Okay.
The Catcher in the Rye. And I mean it's a lot to go into it. I think for me to explain easier would be Raising in the Sun.
And
that's more relatable to people.
And you have explained that very well. In a way, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, I've seen the play with Puff. I've seen the play.
I didn't even see the play with Puff.
I've seen well, not Morgan Freeman. I'm so racist right now.
I've never seen the movie.
I've seen it with what's my man from Soup. And I didn't even give a shout out to Soup. Shout out to Soup on the other side, who makes everything be excellent over here. Who am I talking about? Soup. Who am I talking about? Lethal Weapon. Danny Glover.
Okay.
Is in Raising in the Sun.
I never watched it.
Like,
I just remember
that means you really read that book.
No, but it was my teacher.
Mr. Cavalier?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Cavalier, the best English teacher I've had in my life.
And the way he broke the book down, I could see it in my head.
Yes,
I never really watched any movies about it or nothing, but it's just the whole message of the movie, of the book was just like, it was just like everything was going bad. Everything just kept going bad.
I didn't get it till as an adult, and you made it seem. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
You, like 2 weeks ago, explained that book better than I ever got it in life. I'm be totally real with you. I've seen the plays. I've seen all that. I had Mr. Cavalier. I didn't fully get the grasp of that book until you said it. I can admit that as an adult.
Like I said, the book made it made the main character feel like a bad guy, but he wasn't. He didn't understand. He understood the bigger picture that his family couldn't see.
What was the bigger picture?
He was like, let's expand, like let's become entrepreneurs, and they were looking like, no, we need to hold on to this money. He's like, no, we don't need to hold on to this money. We need to invest this money. And that's going on today. You got a lot of people rather hold on to the money and save it, and just sitting there and not doing nothing with it.
I know, like some people just be thinking I be styling when I'm talking, B. And I thank you. Yo, so what? This is why this book is so dope. Like I said, it got wrinkles because I use it for real. Think inside the box. Interactive journal, which I already touched. This is Beer Organics right here.
Beer Organics.
She is the same person who has Beer Organics.
I was going to ask you because mine's running out.
So yeah, we got to get some more. We're going to get some more. We're going to cop some more. We definitely will. This is the same person. Yo, she got a whole story. She ain't been on the show yet. Cool people, great people, excellent people. She has a whole story of being an entrepreneur. Got a new store opening up. Besides the Beer Organic store. Besides having books. Besides having a home publishing company. And I look at people like her. And I have other friends who I'm like, yo. Other people I know I'm looking from afar. I'm like, damn. They doing more. Gotta do more. I'm saying this to myself. You gotta do more. Or whatever you're doing within yourself. Love what you're doing. Have fun with what you're doing. Have fun with what you're doing. But man, that's one book.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one more, B.
Maintenance Man.
What was Maintenance Man about?
It was actually a book about another entrepreneur of a different kind. It was a male gigolo. But the book was deeper than him just being a male gigolo. It was me understanding that there's a world out there that we had no clue what's going on. And this is a regular man that go to work every day. You would think working 9 to 5. His 9 to 5 is taking people out to dinner. No sex, no nothing.
Damn, is this legal? Cause I'm a good dinner date.
Yeah, and I was just, and people were like, well, how is that? I'm like, you just don't understand so many different ways to make money that you never think of. And he was just making money just by being a chaperone.
Yo, who can I take out for a dinner date? Yo,
and he was getting like $500 a night just to take people out, just to go out just to be on somebody's arm for the night. And I said, I realize now that is a real business.
Yo,
but I'm just saying that book stuck in my head because I'm like, you could just make money any kind of way out here.
Yo, B, I gotta shout out to my peoples on the check-in, man. I gotta shout out to my brother Jameer. Yo, man, we talk about competition. I can't wait till I get my brother Jameer on the show, man. Yo, I only want to, man. That's what I'm gonna say. One of the illest competitors I ever met in my life. Shout out to my Uncle Mike when it comes to the boxing. Shout out to the General. General, we see you on the editorials. Shout out to Tiffany Barker. Shout out to my brother Rolly. Shout out to my brother Nah right there. Like, yo, man. Yo, thank everybody for the check-in. Yo, man. Competition is real. It gets real. The jobs is real. Yo, so I could just take girls on these dates. That's it. Right, that's all I gotta do.
Bro, you could just be a chaperone. Anybody need people that don't want to. You got these rich people that don't want to go to these parties by themselves.
I could just be a chaperone.
I done chaperone. Since you're a model now, you could just put on the suit and for like $500, go to a party, eat and drink for free, go home.
God damn. Yo, can somebody share this video? Share this show to those rich people. Y'all know a lot of rich people. The General know a lot of rich people. Jameer knows a lot of rich people. Some of y'all them rich people. Like
her friends gonna be like, who she got? Who that guy?
Soup, Soup, I need a future boo-boo, Soup. Any of your friends like, yo, look, if they want to pay, I want to play. These bills is
that's different between a gigolo now.
It's a difference between gigolo. Because we're just enjoying meals.
All right, that's it. You just going out, hanging out.
I know the salad fork.
People don't like to look alone. They don't like to look alone.
Yeah, like look, I'm gonna tell you, morals is different. Morals is different. Yo, you know what's funny? Because it's like, yo, we live in this world where like, yo, pictures is nothing but pictures is everything. One time, man, we was working together at a spot. We gonna say what spot was. And this teacher she was a teacher. We're at the spot. We gonna say that. And she said, yo, can you come out and be my date for this wedding. And I was like, alright. She's like, I'll pay you $100. Mind you, y'all, when I mean I was like broke, like I was like, yo, $100? Yo, that can give me some new kicks. You know what I'm saying? Let me get some new kicks. I just gotta go out? Like, what? I ain't gotta do nothing extra. I had to take a picture with her though. This before Cash App, y'all. We ain't had no Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I would have been like, yo, give me the cash up front. And I couldn't front on her, like, because if I fronted on her, then she could lie and say, well, I did this with you. So I would have been honest. But I didn't do it, B. I didn't do it because the picture. I was vain. This before my modeling days. Y'all know I'm a model now, right? If y'all ain't know.
But see,
shout out to Bobby Stone.
And that was on a
Love Is Wealth.
That was SNS. On a middle school scale.
SMS.
Can you imagine? Like you said, she offered $100 worth of nothing, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I said it's a real business?
Yo, the real business.
If I said I didn't dwell on so much of the book.
I could use that 100 right now, though.
I would the book just opened my eyes to just so many ways out there make money. It just blew my mind. You could just make money doing just going out to eat and partying.
I got a good conversation. I feel like you can carry good conversation with women, dude. Like,
I mean,
should the woman be understandable? That like, yo, this is for us, baby.
You would think that people wouldn't need to do that if they're in a certain position, but nah, money don't put you in that position to have companionship.
And money don't like everybody. Yo, I'm watching Trina. Trina on something the other day. Her and Kenya Martin dating. Who? Trina. It's back in the day.
Oh, I was just saying.
You ain't go out on a date with her, did you? You only a man?
No, I was like, Kenya Martin, I ain't seen him.
Yo, that's back in the day. Back in the day when he had the little lips on his neck. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, B, my fault. I ain't want to, you know what I'm saying? You know, you've been all around this world, B. I ain't know Trina, you know what I'm saying? She the baddest. I won't be surprised. You know what I'm saying?
Never met Trina.
No doubt.
Met Trick,
but she's like, yo, I'm out with him, and he was corny, he was lame. No, she didn't say he was corny, he was lame. She's like, with all that money, but she said, let me be clear, cause yo, Kenya Martin, like, he might watch the show after this get to the rich people, and it's gonna go viral. You know what I'm saying? Like, I won't see him coming. I'm just gonna be straight knees to my chin. What she did say is, I got vulnerable and all that, and it didn't work out. Whatever happens in all relationships. So money is not really what's going to keep that lady.
Well,
but it can keep her for a long time.
It'll bring her to the yard.
It will bring her to the yard.
And for some people, that's really good enough.
It will. It will. Yo, speaking of the yard, in the wrong yard, it's gonna be the worst transition ever in Beers and Baldheads history. Worst ever. Disclaimer. But some people be in the yard. Some people be in the yard in jail.
Man.
Now,
how is this possible?
How is this possible right here?
I don't understand how the system allowed it.
How did they? You want to read that, B?
Update: transgender prisoner who impregnated 2 female inmates is identified.
Miguel Costa. 2
Now that don't even sound. I mean, I'm saying like that's not even a. We didn't even change his name.
Hold, let me look. Was that the writer of this, or was that the name? I don't know. It might be the writer. I don't know.
The way it's set up, it might just be.
It might be the writer, but still,
they shouldn't have that name.
Still,
right underneath the.
I would have put MC.
Oh no, this is staff writer. My bad, Miguel.
Miguel might be watching too.
My bad, Miguel. But still, how do you allow a man? I just don't understand. How does that break the? Like, how is that a rule?
Yo, B, we've discussed this plenty of times.
I just don't think I didn't know it was legal.
The conversation by Hill Harper. Hold up. So we got some people on the check-in. We got our sister. Boogie. She said if correction officers can knock women up, that's locked up. Why wouldn't you think this could happen?
Right.
Thank you, T.
Okay. No, my
thank you, T.
My answer is, how does a male end up in a female's prison?
Because he felt like a female.
That's what I mean. How could that happen?
Because he's got to feel.
How could they allow a man to go into a female's prison as an inmate.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
if they said he was a guard, I get it. That happens. I know that happens. It happens with female guard and male guard. But this guy's not a guard.
All
He's
you
an
gotta do
inmate.
is feel like that, B. I feel like a superstar that needs to be on Jet, page 32 or whatever. Like I
Look,
feel.
he was sharing a cell with a woman.
All you had to do is feel like you're a female. Feel like it.
So
Yo.
then you know what? If somebody, man,
There you go.
how
Go
many-
get to it.
how
Get
many-
to
How
it.
many men you gonna
Get
have
to it.
facing life in prison? That's gonna be like, okay,
Hey.
yes,
Yes.
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 I'm switching
What?
over. I'm gonna spend the rest
Easy.
of my life with
Easy.
a bunch of chicks.
Easy.
Yes, this is stupid.
What? You think I ain't gonna spend the rest of my life in jail and I am not gonna switch?
Which, yes, my name would be. I don't even know the female name for Barry, but I would be changed to that.
What? Jacinta.
Arena, I guess.
Yo, ain't nobody, yo.
Ain't no way.
And you getting what? You getting buns in jail,
That's what I'm
B?
saying. It can't be that easy. How he gets through the system?
Cause he felt like he's a female. You ain't even gotta cut it off, B. You ain't gotta cut it off.
Man,
Yo.
he the Duke of the prison too.
Yo.
Dude, he is. He got a man in prison with women. That's what I said. I understand guards having sex with prisoners. This is an inmate man. Trust me, if you ever been to prison, to get to the woman's side, boy, you got to be
Yo, in
somebody
this
special.
in this book it says, did you learn something new today? And if so, what's new? This is something that I learned new. That transgenders,
I just didn't know that was a rule.
transgender prisoners who they can be on the female
I
side.
didn't know that.
I thought it was because I've seen documentaries where it said, okay, they had the gay people on this side,
Yeah.
so they don't get
Gotcha.
they don't get
They put him
bullied.
in, what they call it, PC, protection.
Yeah, something like that. So I'm like, how'd I get that? You know what I mean?
Isolation, whatever they
Whatever the thing is, well, I've seen that before. But yes, yo, because like I said in the book, it says, did you learn something new? What's new? This is something, I learned something new.
So
every
now,
day.
are you going to? So let's just reverse it now. Are y'all going to let a female who identifies as male be with the men?
And I have friends who do that. Some females who in that transition.
I guarantee you, none of them are wanting to go.
they're not. They want to be with the women.
Of course. Why not?
Why not?
You putting them right where they be.
Where they want to be.
Thank you. But you put them with the men, now it becomes dangerous. Whew. Now it's a danger. To put a man in them with the woman, either way is dangerous. Putting the transgender in there with the women is dangerous.
All the way.
And vice versa, to put a woman in there with the men is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
That's why I understand how is it legal. I don't get it.
I don't get it either, B.
Somebody dropped the ball on this one, or what happened?
Yo, don't say that word. It's gonna make me say.
Drop the soup.
They
on
just
this?
said drop the
Damn.
ball. Like, yo, shout out to Tiff for the check-in. You know what I'm saying? We got the new law. Yes, Biden. Yes, they gotta do that. Yo, T, let them know. They are not trying to die. If we die, they die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's a different world out here. It's a different world.
That's
Yo,
what I'm saying. I'm saying too, it's gonna be a lot of men out here that's gonna be facing
What?
prison, and they're gonna transgender.
it's gonna be a lot of kids.
And how are you gonna say no to them? Then?
B, remember? Now, you know, we talk about education, how much education costs. We were talking like a few weeks ago. We were talking about how if the transgenders who beat the people that was in the NCAA's in the swimming,
Right.
they decided to switch in the track. They decided to switch. It's people that could switch, and I could have a starting five if I was coaching NCAA basketball
Right.
of all guys, 6'10", all coming from Africa.
Right.
6'10", because they come from other countries,
Right.
and they be like, yo, we need somewhere to
Be a bunch of Joanna men.
bunch of Joanna mans because we need them to have an education.
Yeah.
And you know, like, yo, this is the new scam. The scam is, I need all y'all to just say you're transgender. Be like, but coach, I don't want to be that.
It's easy to ask if they coming for you.
Yo, say coming for me, whatever. It's not real. Let's make pretend. And then y'all gonna pay me because it's licensed. All this right here is by me. And if y'all do what I said and y'all get mad, y'all owe me money too. Don't ask me how y'all gonna pay me. Y'all owe me money. But if they do that,
it's
cause yo, we see it at these prep schools.
It's not going to be.
We see it at the prep
school.
schools.
They're going to have to change the law. It's not going to. It's not going to make like somebody. I heard Dave Chappelle had a joke. You ever heard that joke?
With my little big brother
about LeBron James.
Yeah, my little big brother. Yes, we do.
That's ridiculous.
Come on, little big brother.
Like I'm saying. For if you heard the joke, I mean, most people heard it. That's exactly the right there. That's
same thing. Wake up, y'all.
It's Juwanna Mann.
Wake up.
It's Juwanna Mann. Like, okay, we understand a woman trying to play with the men. Even that is dangerous because you see how these men are hurting each other.
Yo, I could get knocked out by a transgender right now. Yeah. Punch me dead in the face. I'm flatline.
Still a man.
Still a man. So I don't want it to be like, well, he's not. No, a transgender. Like I said, has the strength. It has the strength of a man. It could bong.
That's what I'm saying. Living your life is one thing. Mm-hmm. When you are impeding on other people's livelihood,
get a point for impeding
on people's livelihood because you have an unfair advantage. That's when, to me, I think that's when it has nothing to do with your choice of lifestyle. Now you're impeding. It's just not being. It's not fair. It's just basically going against the rules of life. For real, it is.
But we just failed. I feel like I should be in this group right here.
This is the. I've heard this been thrown out for years, but now I have to say this is really true. That Pandora's box right there, y'all opening it.
Yo,
y'all are really opening it.
We just want to open your mind. Think inside the box. Think inside the box.
That that right there.
Get that book. Amazon.
Open it up so much loopholes for negativity. Like I said, to each his own, but it's gonna backfire.
Cause how much stuff can we just say I don't want to be?
It's gonna be.
Yo, I don't want to be. I don't want to have bad credit. I don't want to have to owe nobody.
It's gonna go far.
Can you be?
It's gonna get to the point to where why I need a driver's license. Now, that's a whole nother story.
No, because
we can get into that.
First of all, no B. Because as a woman, I felt like I was a bad driver, but as a man, I'm a great driver. No. I can't use that. That's not just use.
I feel like my constitutional right is to travel. So by you stopping me from driving, but then they have laws to go against the Constitution.
As a black man, I feel that y'all have held me back from going all across the country for free. I can't fight for that right because I feel like I should be able to get a free trip to Africa because me as a black man, I feel like every black person should have a free trip back to Africa to our roots for free. Shots and everything included, first class. I feel like that, B. I can't get that.
I don't know.
That's how I feel. 40 acres. I don't even want my 40 acres. I just want a free trip. Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa. Just give me that. Because I feel that way. I just want everyone's feelings to be fair. Everyone's feelings. And paid for.
Yeah.
So I just want everyone's feelings to be fair and paid for. I just want my feelings to be. Can they care for my feelings?
It's a subject that's so.
Yo, so we was having some fun with it. We was having some fun with it.
No, I'm just saying
he had a lot of fun with it.
No,
he had buns with it.
It's just interesting. What I'm saying because it's like it's gonna be too many questions.
It's gonna be a lot.
It's gonna be too many questions.
Yo, just come. Yo, and you know what? I don't even care who say something. Give me some explanations. Make it make sense.
That's it.
Make it make sense. You make it make sense. I'm like, all right, cool, no doubt.
Because you know what? People
don't give me your feelings either.
Until you're on the bad end of it.
Yeah.
Until your daughter comes home from the track meet crying because she can't beat this boy. What are you gonna do? Tell her to run harder?
Swim harder? Don't drop the soap. Don't drop. She didn't know she dropped the soap. That was gonna happen.
Y'all look at it. I'm telling you right now.
B, she dropped the soap. She didn't know this was gonna happen to her. B.
Women are looking at the decline of their sports.
They looking at the decline of women. Because if women can't be women in jail,
that's a whole nother ball.
Men don't want to be men with monsters. My son be like, it's a monster. Now little kids be like, monster. We ain't trying to go to jail with monsters. Like real life fake monsters. They going like with real life fake women.
No, I mean, I'm not even.
Wait,
I don't
wait,
even want to
can it
dwell on
be?
the jail part. We could just.
That's the reason why I made. That's the reason why I'm saying.
No, but we could put it in the context of college. You know, some
I
college.
did the college. We did the college.
Yeah, some colleges have, segregated. What do you call it? Dorms and stuff like that.
Key point. And why do they have segregated dorms? Great point, B.
Well, you know why?
Because they don't want the men and the women to
It
fraternize like that.
It could be dangerous.
It could be dangerous. It could rape.
Yes, that's the main part.
I remember, I think my people went to Hampton, and I don't know if they still had this rule at Hampton, where they had to have your door cracked like certain amount of degrees, and 3 feet had to be on the ground at all times. Anybody who went to Hampton, you know what I'm saying, the other HU, y'all know what I'm talking about. This was for a reason. Thank you for that, B. And if that was for a reason, it was a reason for having male and female population away from each other.
Rutgers had something like that too.
They might have, not when I was there.
I
didn't go there, but I was
They
visiting.
had something else about the.
Not in the, I'm happy with the dorms I went to because I was having fun.
You must have been in Bush.
Was it Bush?
I think Bush was wide open.
It was right on the other side, B. You know when you get off Georgia.
Yeah, Bush was wide open.
Allegedly.
No, that was Douglas you talking about.
I don't know. Wherever it
Douglas
was.
is off Georgia in the cut.
Whatever I was in the cut.
That's the girls' door. I was the girls' campus, Douglas.
See, you have so much knowledge. You have so much knowledge, man.
Upward bound.
Upward bound. There you go. Upward bound. Because B read books. B read books. You know
Only
what I'm saying?
few.
Only a few, but you're so knowledgeable. B, we gonna close it out. B, before we close it out, movies, TV shows. Yeah. One of my favorites right now. Is
I'm watching The Winning Time right now.
There you go. That's what I wanted to hear. The Winning Time. We were talking earlier. We talking about basketball. We touched it for a hot second. Talked about Michael Jordan. Talked about shout out to my homegirl Tamika Dudley. She was. I wish I had a picture of Meek. I'll make sure I have one up next week. Meek was the coach for the Jumpman Classic.
Oh, okay.
She's down in Virginia, Woodbridge, Virginia. I forgot what school. She had the #1 high school. She's the coach for the #1 high school in the country for girls basketball. Went to LIU, super dope. Shout out to my girl Meek. And she was the head coach for that. Yo, everybody I think got 10 pair of kicks.
Wow.
They had barbers, they had hairstylists. So the guys had barbers for them. The girls had manicurists. They had hairstylists for them. Shout out to the barbers and the hairstylists out there. Shout out to Michael Jordan taking care of them. And we talked about how Mike got a lot of hype. Mike was definitely one of the best players, but Nike made him even better.
Yeah, they made the image of him.
The image of him even better.
Yes.
In this in this show right now, it's on HBO and Cinemax. What do you call HBO Max now?
HBO Max. Yeah.
HBO Max.
The Winning Time.
The Winning Time.
Oh man, you that clip about Magic? Yeah.
Magic had a chance.
Yeah.
Magic had a chance to sign with Nike.
Right.
How do you feel if Magic signed with Nike?
I think, if Magic signs with Nike, the Jordans aren't the Jordans right now. Because Magic would have been first. That's what made Jordan Jordan. He was the first to really have a signature shoe that was getting pushed. And like Nike, like Phil Knight said, the Magic.
No doubt.
But they wasn't called the Ralph Sampson's Etonics. They wasn't called the Dreams.
The Clyde Drexler had I say Avita, the Avita.
Avias. I think it's Avia.
I never knew how to pronounce it right. I know I ain't want his kicks.
Right, and they had their names. Like even if Kareem, I think Kareem was on.
Kareem had Adidas,
but they wasn't called the Kareem. Nah, Jordan had his actual name on the shoe.
Air
Jordans. They wasn't even called Nikes. They were Air Jordans.
And Nikes were out before then. Let's be clear.
Right, and they had Air Nikes out. Cause the Dunks was out.
But they weren't. And I had Dunks. Yo, I got my Dunks from like Marshalls.
Yeah.
Kmart. Like it was like, let's be clear. When I was a little kid, I did not have to fly kicks at 6 years old.
Nike was for track. Nobody looked at them for basketball.
At all. At all.
That was big.
We spoke about that because of image. We spoke about that with image. But then people started messing up the marketing dollar with image. I got into a conversation. My boy, shout out to my boy Mine. You know, if I want to have a good argument, let's call up somebody. You know what I'm saying? He gonna challenge my brain. I'm gonna challenge his. You know what I'm saying? We gotta cut it off after 15 minutes. But one of the great conversations we had this weekend, we're talking about management in sports, and I'm like, yo, man, talking about my little big brother. I think I might have caught offense because talking about my little big brother, LeBron. And I'm like, yo, he said, yo, LeBron, they gotta figure out a new way of making the team like a super team and a good team. And he's blaming LeBron for a part of it. I'm not gonna blame LeBron too heavy because I'm like, management plays a big role, especially in the Lakers organization. Right. And even if LeBron say, yo, get my boy West, who is it? The mean face dude, not West. Who always got the mean face with the funny clothes now?
Oh, you talking about
Westbrook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like get some of them. I'm like, yo. Sometimes management gotta be like, no.
They said no on certain things that he wanted. He wanted a certain coach. They told LeBron no. He wanted certain coaches. They told him no. He wanted DeRozan. They said no because we're not giving him a third-year option. So yeah, they said no to certain things.
Did
but
we
they
see DeRozan get busy?
Yeah.
And DeRozan getting busy.
Right, but DeRozan he wasn't that DeRozan that he is now. But I get it.
Maybe LeBron seen that.
But
to my point.
But then I think, like you said, they said everybody thought Westbrook would be better than this. Even their management.
But you just said he said DeRozan.
Yeah, he wanted DeRozan.
And they
first.
said no.
They said we didn't want to give him the money that he wanted.
So they didn't even see how good LeBron was as a management at that time.
Well, they knew because he got Anthony Davis there and won a championship for them. Mm-hmm. So they kind of knew that's why they was willing to try to listen to him.
But they ain't listen to him with that one.
You know, certain things, the white man don't give you all the power. He gave him a lot though.
So the white man got to take some of that blame too.
But you know how it go. They want to run and hide behind the king.
Listen up. But now they try to blame when whoever the management was in Detroit, because they were not supposed to be winners.
No, they were considered. Maybe they got called thugs. I think they were called thugs by either Phil Jackson or Jordan. One of them
called thugs.
Yeah. You know what thugs,
but they were winners.
Thugs mean.
But they were winners.
Yeah. Right. They were called thugs.
Those are the only back-to-back championship people in the NBA that you are not gonna hear of ever.
Should have been a three-peat. People don't remember.
Ever. When he started hopping on that foot.
Yep. He broke his ankle.
You're not gonna hear about them ever. Which is a shame.
That was they were going for their fourth. They was going for their fourth straight finals.
Don't believe the hype all the time. Now, if y'all want to believe the hype, and when they say I am the next super top model, that's real. That's real right there. If y'all want to believe the hype that say he is the best author and the best poet around, Lawrence Pierre. That's real. Make sure y'all grab his books up on Amazon. If y'all want to believe the hype of saying, when I say, yo, think inside the box right here, and it's wrinkled because I use these books, I read these books. I got a book bag full of books and notebooks. It's real. Believe that hype. B, before we close it out, give somebody one last thing that they need to see on TV right now. Let's give it for the couples. What should the couples watch? We had Snowfall. Snowfall's ended.
Yes.
I hope y'all catch up on Snowfall.
Snowfall.
Power Force ended. Hope they catch up on that.
It did end, right?
Yeah. You ain't missing nothing too much. Snowfall was dope.
I'm late on it. Euphoria. If you haven't been watching Euphoria,
I heard Euphoria.
Check it. I'm on season. I'm in the middle of season 2. 'Cause I was binging it. So Euphoria. But if you got kids around, you can't watch it.
Y'all heard that? I can't just go like this.
Nah, it's not.
That made me a fresh man.
No. And Top Boy.
Check
Top Boy out. It's out. I think they're British actors. They're black British actors.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it from the Soul Survivor. Shout out to my barber. Shout out to my stylist. Shout out to everybody this weekend that got busy. Shout out to the BKS1 Radio family. We are Beards and Baldheads. See y'all next week. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Let me see if we got one more last. Shout out to my girl Pink in the building. Shaheed in the building.
Shaheed.
Hank Chambers in the building.
Gotta get my son over there. What's up, Hank?
Hank, peace to you. Peace to everybody on the check-in. Yo, man. Yo, Hank, we could talk about them bathrooms, but you already know what it is. We feel like you.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody on check-in. Please share and tell a friend. Beards and Baldheads. See y'all next week. Yo, Soup got us feeling all cool.